There we go. No, the stream is not unstable. Stop that. I know what my stream is and isn't. And I can tell you right now, Stream Manager, the stream is fine. But I can't tell. There we go. Yeah. No, Stream Manager, the stream is fine. It's not unstable. I'm looking at it right now. It's fine. There we go. Right, so what do we have to do? We have to go to the offshore plant. Oh, why are you lagging now? Right? Is that a little just a hitch? Okay, I think we're good. We've got everything we need. We've got tons of soap. We've got water. We've got water bottles. We've got rope. We've got a poison blood blade. We've got just about everything we could ever want, aside from maybe the difficulty being the right difficulty.
Found it! Hey, there's something here. What's this? Hey, there's something here. Found it! What's this? Found it! Hey, there's something here. Found it! Hey, there's something here. What's this?
Okay. Right. We're all good, we're all good. Haruto's gonna die soon. That's not great. He's gonna die in 2 days. Oh well. Haruto, what do you have on you?
Watch out!
We'll just put that on Rio when you die, and then we will come back. Difficulty. For now, all we have to do is not die. Pretty simple, isn't it? There we go. Hopefully that room isn't gross anymore either.
The way home is...
Oh yeah, and this door is open.
Let's check
Now... We still can't get over... Oh wait, actually, can we? We have the lab 1. I think we can get in here. But what does that get us? Doesn't really get us anything, does it? Maybe like an access to a room here. This is open as well. We could just run through here. This is a really easy spot to get through. As long as there aren't any enemies there, I can just run through the doors. That'll pop us out here. We could check this place out. We could also, finish these. This was bad. This was bad. And then these, I don't know. One of these will open up this, which will give us access here so we never have to go through this part again. Let's do that. So we want to go up to X for that? Yes, we want to go up to X. Now, actually, did I opened up this shortcut, right? Yeah, but this doesn't lead to anything so far. Yeah, this doesn't
Watch out!
We can just go up to the second floor.
Ready?
No mimics. I bet there's gonna be some stuff in here though. Ooh, nice. All adults now. Haruto's on his last legs. No, nothing in here. Nice. Oh, this closed now, didn't it? That was gross. Right. 80, 108. Yeah. 74, 102. Yeah. This puts us at 86, 126, 132. There isn't anything that like just shows that, does it? No, there's nothing that just shows the total defense. Oh, no, here it is. 130, 347, 144, 157, and 174. 347, 263, 278, interesting. Oh yeah, I guess more mastery.
Where are we?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we might as well go straight down. There's no point in trying to go over to the other side. Unless mimics, I guess.
Careful. Concentrate.
They won't get away.
Ready?
Well then. I thought we were at full health too. I guess not.
North is up.
I guess this just goes down one. I guess there's also a third floor, probably somewhere up here. They want us to go down. Let's go down. Oh. Gross. No. 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 Hello, Magna. This is good. This does not. Why? No, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in an underground freezer. I don't want to be in the underground freezer.
Cold!
Oh,
So cold.
I see. I understand now. This is like Pokemon. I get it. Yeah, Pokemon Ice Puzzle. Funnily enough, I just been playing Black 2, and there's that whole thing after you get to oh, I'm gonna go right into the...
Cold. So cold.
I had just been playing
Let's check the map.
Black 2, and you know when you get to Driftvale, there's Team Plasma. Okay, so there's a door there I can get to. I can also get to that point there. Ooh, no, I went too far.
So cold.
Watch out.
So cold.
Okay, so I want to go this way, then I want to go this way, then I want to keep going this way. Then I want to go this way. I guess I want to go... There's a door there. Let's go this way.
What are you
Let's
doing?
go this way. So which way can we go? We can go all the way back.
I can't
That
go
sends
there.
us back into those. And we can get back to where we went over there. Okay, so they only go for 2 tiles. I see. So we're safe here. And there's that door there. Let's move over there so I can... Oh, going too far.
Cold!
I can't go
Cold!
there.
And now I've gone all the way back. Oh no. Yeah, so there's that door.
Where are we?
This is a switch door. That doesn't make me feel too great.
Ow!
Oh. I also don't feel too great about this lever,
There it is.
but...
That hurts. So cold.
Cold! 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 Cold!
Oh,
out.
there's another lever. I see. I think I understand now. And then eventually this is going to go back up, right? right? This will go up at some point. Now I can go this way, and I can hit this one. And I could go here. Okay. Yeah, okay. And then you hit the other one, you can get that one, you can work your way around.
Cold!
Cold.
What are you doing?
Okay, so I want to hit the lever right there. So I want to get lined up with this somehow. Well, I don't have a lot of places I can go. I can go this way. I can get stuck in there. Let's see. It's kind of hard to tell. That'll shove me out here. Get me to that. That'll get me to that. That'll have me hit that. That'll have me hit that. And then I can either go back in or... Okay, no, that doesn't seem like it'll be anything. I can get to a position where I can reset, though. How hard does that go? Okay, let's reset.
Cold! Cold!
Cold. Cold.
Okay, so now we're back where we started. This actually isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. We have that raised up, which is I think what we want to do. And we also have that
North is up.
down, which I don't think we want to do. Oh, this makes it much easier. I might as well try and... I'm just gonna eat some damage right here.
Cold.
Cold!
That hurts. Ow.
And that's an ice tile in there.
Let's
Now
check the
from
map.
here, I can move down to here, or I can move all the way over. So I can reset to where I was.
Can't go there. The way home is...
So I want to get here. Oh, I know what I can do. I see. It's a lot easier looking at the map.
Cold!
Cold. Look out! That hurts. Here goes nothing.
Watch out!
That raised that
North is
up. But did that raise the door? No, it didn't. Okay, so these two... Can I get over... I think I
Stop.
can. Yeah. Go this way.
Look at the map.
If I want to hit this back
Let's
lever
see.
again,
Any markers?
or that front lever. I can stop here, go this way. I can either go here, here, down here, then down here, then down here.
Haven't we gone yet?
That wouldn't lead me anywhere. I could go up here, down here, but then I would just have to go right back over and then down and around. That wouldn't lead me anywhere. I kind of wish,
Are we?
I kind of wish I could actually just swap their armor around. Mamoru and Rio would make this a little bit easier to plan out, just being able to see all the tiles. There's also a door, 2 doors over here, it looks like. So let's investigate those. What would be the best way to get over there? I guess just eating the ice blast.
Cold!
I can't
Cold!
go there. Cold.
Yeah, so that's all. These are all switch doors. Let's switch their... Let's get them out here and let's switch their armor. I can also see if I have any... Let's check what their things are at. 34 and 43. Adult aptitude? No, that's attack. Heals life. Outrange. That's middle age. Defense increased while in the front row. I'll get that. 53 skill points. What are we going to use them for? Increases attack when 3 more characters outside the party are dead. Tension. Stress is decreased. Calamity damage. Blunt. Pierce. that it? Bondage plate? Nope. Leone. What about you, Mamoru? Attack increase, and wait. Middle-aged, resolve, okay. Okay, so your defense are both increased by 10 now. And then we can just... That's gonna push you over. We can... I'll just do this for now. And then... Oop, that was a bit of a waste. Y'all have a lot of health. And then if we look at them, 182 and 166. Wow, they got more defense than the other. Okay. And now we can survey everything.
Careful.
Or not.
Cold.
I guess not. Let's see. Well, I think I've gotten every single tile you can stand on, haven't I? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yep. Yeah, icy floor. Can't just have normal floor, can we? I think I've gotten them all though, so I don't think... I don't know why I went over there. I don't think
I can't go there.
anything is hidden, so I think I should be able to see everything from the map. I've got those ones, yeah. It's just the switches on the walls, the door and the door. 2 switches. It said there was a timer, and then it went away, so I ignored it, but... Difficulty 1, finish it later. Oh yeah, I can. I think that would just be more of a... just trying to get all the stuff into one spot. Like trying to... oh, no. There we go. Trying to get everything into the right position. Yeah, not taking damage. I'll probably do that off stream. And I'll also mute the game because I'm not gonna listen to them say cold 20 times in a row. Okay, let's think about this.
Do you need the
We can
map?
hit the door if we can get to here. So if we, as long as we can come in like this, we can hit the door. Currently, we could go this way, and then from here, we could go up or to the side. That would reset us. That would let us go right through here, which wouldn't do anything.
Time to check
We would
the
just
map.
reset back up here, or we would reset in this corner, and which we would just go right back out, and then we'd have to make a giant circle around. So we can either go up, which doesn't do anything. We can go to the left, which would let us get back over here, but then the only place we could go to would be the wall, or we could just reset, which wouldn't do anything. We could go this way, which would then allow us to go down here, which would let us get up to here, which would let us go right through here, or up through here again. Let's see.
We should mark it.
Oh, I know what I do. Simple. Duh.
Stop.
Okay, so that's a space I can clear through now. Okay, so this is something I can stop at, obviously, when it's not down. That won't really help me, because that would just get me over here. But...
There it is.
okay, so it's a timer on which it goes up.
Whoa.
Where are we?
So that one is a timer, and I guess this one just turns it on normally? How are we gonna get over there?
What are you doing?
Look at the
We can
map.
reset. Oh, and then... oh! Nope.
Whoa.
Let me go this way.
Watch out.
Then let me go this way.
Cold. I can't go there. Cold.
Whoa.
Now we can do
Watch
this. and we can hit this one.
Whoa!
I'm gonna try using it.
And that opens that back up. So this will just open and close it. This will do it on a timer. This one's down, this one's down. I can go here, I can go here. Is there a way I can get in here? Because I want to get along this middle
Let's
part.
see. Any markers?
Oh, I know what I can do. Let me think about this.
Are we?
If I get here and then hit this, I can go over to this door. I can check that out and I can monitor that without having to look at it. And getting over there, can I get over there without having to, let's see, this way, this way, this way, this way. Okay, so I can close this.
There it is.
Okay, so they're both timers.
Check them out.
And this will go here. And if I just face the wall, I should be able to check out this door.
Cold! Cold!
Cold. Cold.
Oh, you can just open that.
Cold.
This is not what I meant to do.
Cold!
Ow.
Cold!
Oh, I can't move. I can't open up the map. What was I intending to do here?
Cold!
I don't know.
Cold!
Let's think about this again.
Cold. Look out!
Did I go the wrong way?
Haven't we gone yet?
Oh.
Time to
I had
check
an
them
idea, and then I promptly forgot it. Up here, no. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way. This way, this way. Oh, I was just off on where I was.
Where did we come from again?
Oh no. What was I doing?
North is up.
Oh, I know what I had to do. I had to go back over here,
Go there.
and I have to get back over
we
into
gone
this spot. And that's what I was trying to do. Okay. Puzzle time with my brain half switched on. Let's go. So, we're here. We can go up to here, and then we can go here, then we can reset. Oops. We go this way, this way,
should
this
mark
way. Oh, I know what I have to do. I want to go up here. Then I want to go here.
Can't go there.
Then I want to go here.
Watch out!
Then I want to go here.
North is up.
Originally, my plan was to go here, here, go this way for whatever reason, and then go the other way. We're gonna sail right on through. We can see this. We can see this door,
Ow!
which you can just open up.
Are we?
So
Let's
I
check them
believe
out.
I've got every exit in this room. It's now just getting to them. Here. Stop, 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 stop. Nope.
North is
Stop.
up.
Here, here. Nope. This way, this way, this
Time to
way.
check them out.
Nope. I could just go through this door. I might actually not be able to go through this door from my position right now, but I'm gonna keep thinking about it. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way,
Let's
this way, this
see.
way, this way.
Any markers?
Okay, no, we're just gonna go through this door instead.
Thanks for the meal. Not bad.
Appreciate the meal.
I'm crying tears of joy.
I feel like I fed it to them too much and they're not enjoying it as much.
That hurts. Where
Last
are we?
chance. Ice, ice. These are all the squares we can work with. Can't seem to get this one down.
Do you need the map?
Positioning wise, this being open for that period of time means that we could... If we were here, if you were here, you could click it twice, have it turn off, skate down here, get here, get here, get here, get here.
Where are we?
I don't see anything right there. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I can tell this is gonna be a fun place.
Huh.
Oh, I got a little worried there. This place is sort of like an aquarium. If only it were a little brighter in here, I'd be able to see the fishies better. The two look around curiously. It's hard to believe they're talking about ruins. In fact, some portions of the ceiling are made of glass, and we can see fish swimming overhead, just like the deep sea tunnel. We're lucky there's still air in here, but the security system is active as well. I don't know much in that department, and there are creatures roaming about, so we should stay alert. What creatures? Please no. An exercise of murder. Sounds like an effective diet.
No.
We all know you won't go on the diet. Besides, you'll be reverted again once you extend.
Oink.
I wonder where Dr. Terashima is. Maybe he has an office somewhere in here.
Uh-huh.
Well, usually the last boss would be found at the very end. We still don't know if he's truly our enemy. Yeah. What? Oh, we still don't truly know. Awa. Sachika suddenly falls in her behind. She immediately stands up again and points at the floor in a fluster. Something came out of the floor, please no. The floor? Oh. And then it popped back down.
Huh?
Hey kids, is it Extend TV?
What?
What is this?
Sachi!
Stay back, Sachi. The thing that come into the ground displays the same static image you'd seen so many times.
What is that?
Dr. Ichio?
Don't tell me.
It can't be. Dr. Ichio is interrupted just as he tries getting his words out. Extend TV? We see familiar yet somehow new footage before our eyes. Along with it comes that usual depressing jingle. Oh no. Are they back? Please, come on, let's go. Come on. They changed the frame too. Oh, Shin Extend TV.
Hey, kids! It's time for Shin Extend
Let's go.
TV. It's been a while, guys. Remember us?
They're in color now. They've moved on to the modern world.
Let's start over with our introductions for our friends that may have forgotten about us. I'm Mirai, the herbivore mascot and host of Shin Extend TV.
I'm the assistant, Sho Terashima.
You don't need to go that far back.
I can't help it. I got called in so suddenly. What is this anyway? We already had our reluctant final episode, didn't we?
We're back again by popular demand. Our new program is now called Shin Extend TV. Clap, clap, clap.
New? Is that why you look a little different this time, Mirai?
Yeah, it's one of the features of the new Extend TV. Can you tell what's different this time?
You usually smell like a mop, but... well, now you smell like a mop soaked with old milk.
Wow, we just started and I already feel like dying. I'm not talking about that sort of smell harassment. Something looks different, right?
Now that you mention it, you seem more... colorful?
That's right. We're broadcasting in colors starting today. I look prettier than usual, right?
What's with all that color in your face, huh? Who are you trying to seduce?
What are you talking about? Your face has some color now too, Sho.
So we've got color now, big deal. These days, it's all about high-def video. Don't tell me that's the only reason you gave this show a new name.
No, of course not. The Shin in Shin Extend TV means new in Japanese, along with other things.
Like the thing that you hit when you on your Razor scooter and you do a spin.
Oh, I get it. It's also a ripoff of Shin Godzilla, right?
Japanese, she just says Shin, 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 Shin.
You can't say that! Like I was saying, Shin has a bunch of meanings.
Like Charlie Sheen.
New, true, God, heart, shake, spice, sin, and the most relevant meaning this time
Oh. Who is Charlie Sheen? What does he do? An actor? Okay.
Parent.
Oh! That's not horrifying at all.
Ah!
Ta-da! I'd like to introduce the new face of Sheen Extend TV and the director of Mani, Dr. Daichi Terashima!
Ha ha ha! Can everyone see me?
He's like, Sheen, 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 Sheen. And most important, Sheen.
Woo! Dr. Terashima!
You're...
Wait a minute! Dr. Terashima and Show Terashima? Don't tell me! Could it be that all those episodes about Show's scumbag father were...
You're the one who hired me as a mascot, right? Thank you so much!
So, he's not your dad?
Don't be silly, Mirai. I'm a fictional character. I live in a different dimension from the Doctor. Though, it is true he's the one who brought me into this world.
Okay, that's pretty good. I guess that's also a thing with, like, since Mamoru created it, right? That's the other joke.
Since when did you ever laugh like that?
Since always, Mirai, haven't you been paying attention? He's always laughed like that, ever since episode 1. If you went all the way back to the very first stream, you'd hear it.
Ladies and gentlemen, and especially you, Mamoru. Hope you all enjoyed my little surprise.
Oh, I was hoping his mouth would keep moving. Kinda looked like a chipmunk.
I made Sho and Mirai's AI based on the data for the Extend TV show you made.
I like his facial animation, that's
I
such a
didn't
good...
write their scripts, you know. They think up their own lines and talk in real time.
It's thanks to Mamoru that we came to be.
Okay then, I'll have to express my gratitude. I'm only going to say this once. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Looks like his vocabulary still needs some adjustment. By the way, I'm modeled after my 3D scans. Better than a prosthetic hand showing up on screen, no?
Anyway, what's the purpose of Sheen Extend TV, Doc?
Well, I was
I like that he's big and they're not. I like that it's just like, if he actually showed up, like they're puppets or something, or like they're like paper cutouts, like an Akudama Drive, and then he just showed up in front of the camera. That's really funny.
My goal is to explain my new humanity restoration mission to everyone.
Did you just say mission? Feels like I haven't heard that in a while.
Does your mission involve us going back to Garage Island and just chilling while you solve everything?
The new humanity restoration mission is an experiment toward a new future and new humans.
Mirai doesn't know too much about it either, but it sounds like this is a very dangerous mission. Something horrible will happen if you fail.
Even worse than something really embarrassing happening to Mirai?
What? Don't bring me into this.
Truth is, I distanced myself from Sachika because I didn't want to put everyone in danger. Even though I told you all to follow me if you want to help, I'd actually prefer if you didn't.
You heard the man, everyone. Alright, let's pack it up. Let's go.
But since you all did end up coming here, he wants to explain the new humanity restoration mission, so you'll go home without interfering.
So that's why it started so suddenly? I wish you gave me more time to prepare. Can you call me in for upcoming meetings from now on? I'd like to discuss actors' pubic images.
You mean public images. No one's discussing pubic hair in a meeting.
Anyway, I just wanted to introduce myself this time, so let's end this here for now. I'll ask you all once more. It's dangerous beyond this point, so stop following me, okay?
No, you're supposed to say it's dangerous to go alone. Here, take this, and then give us a sword.
Wherever you go, I hope you pray for the success of the new humanity restoration mission.
Okay then. Remember, kids,
Illuminate!
a new future.
For humanity!
Bye-bye
and bye-bye.
Hey, they changed it. I don't like the new one as much. I liked illuminating a brighter future for Beyonce much better. The TV sinks to the floor again, and we all sigh deeply. So that was Dr. Terashima? Thinking back, this is the first time we've actually seen him, outside of all the cutscenes and flashbacks that were only visible to the player. Dr. Ichio and Yuma nod in response to my question.
Right.
At the very least, the Dr. Terashima on TV looks and sounds the same as the one I know.
Yes.
He was decidedly less hyper. Yes, that is how I remember him as well.
My.
I didn't expect him to prepare an extended TV episode. He still enjoys mocking others, it seems. Despite his exasperated comment, there's a somewhat nostalgic look in Dr. Ichio's eyes. As for the girl who shares the same father with him...
Well...
Mamoru!
Really?
Was that really Dr. Terashima? That was Sachika's dad? He was kinda ugly.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
You met him many times at the hospital. We hid the fact that he was your father the whole time.
Oh...
Oh, I see. I kinda wish I didn't know. Sachika lowers her eyes sadly. Is she disappointed because her father is such a strange person? Dr. Ichio must have noticed the dubious expression on my face and speaks up. As I explained before, clone Sachiko is nothing more than a research subject for Dr. Terashima. That's why he never hesitated in conducting experiments on her, even if they caused her great pain.
I'm sorry.
Though I'm just as guilty for never trying to stop him.
That's...
How awful.
Isn't that right?
So Sachika met him a bunch of times already. I'm such a dummy, I never noticed.
Sachi... Really?
Who cares if she's a clone? He's her father. Take responsibility for your child, damn it. So, that irresponsible doctor told us not to follow him because it's dangerous.
Hey.
We're not really going to turn back now, are we? Hell no.
Let's do this!
We still need to give him a piece of our minds. Isn't that right, Haruto?
Let's go.
That's right. Let's keep going, everyone. No, please. I'm not able to see through the truth of Dr. Terashima. First he tells us to follow him along, now he wants us to turn back because it's dangerous? What is he trying to do, and how exactly does he view us? Either way, seeing Sachika putting on a brave front for our sake, I don't know what to do with the anger growing inside me. I'll reveal the truth with a lie. Okay. Alright, calm down, Shuichi. Oh, this is normal floor. Nice. This really is just like Pokemon, isn't it? I feel like I'm playing Black and White again. So here's a button. Item dump area. The gub hole? Interesting. I really feel like I'm just playing Pokemon though. Like this is... First we got Drayden after like Team Plasma. We got Driftvale after Team Plasma blast everything with their Sub-Zero thing. Next we got the Sonic Blaster, just like we got this thing, which is just like Skyla's new gym. Got rid of the cannons. Oh. Why did I do it like that? The world may never know. Come on, Rinko. Come on, Yuma. This won't get annoying at all. Surely not. Okay, so there are gaps in between.
My ears!
Oh. Unfortunately, it seems Sonic Boom's do more- Oh, there's an Orca. Gross. Disgusting.
My ears!
Ears.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, did he have less than half HP? That's kind of annoying. Well, we were gonna go back anyway, because Haruto's about to die, but... I guess Rio has to die now, too. Well, actually, let's think about this. Days. He got hit twice. I guess he did. He got killed by the first one, then he got hit by the second blast. I see what you're saying about the headphones. Let's see, look at the days. I think we're gonna be fine. Let's get... Let's remove everyone except Rio and Minamo.
Does this look useful?
Whoa! Can't go there.
We can move over this way. Start storing this stuff. Fortunately, he died right here.
Does this look useful?
Lucky me!
Rio, have you died to something Sonic yet? Do you have anything cool that you can do now? Silburst, Hemotoxin, Noxious Stench. Have you died to an Orca yet? Died at a dead end, surrounded by walls, and died at the back of the water. Ooh, we could do that one. Death by sound. Have not died to sound yet. Died alone. Has also not died alone yet. How many points do we have? Oh, we have 68 points. We don't have a lot of points at all. So basically what you're saying is, because we haven't fought anything, I can get him multiple Shigabane at once by just removing Minamo from the party. I see what you're saying, game. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Just store this stuff. Just start storing this stuff.
Whoa!
That's not what I wanted to do. Rio, you have nothing. No, okay. Hey, look, Zen got all of his stuff back. We simply remove you from the party, you die, preferably with your back to the water, we lose our 68 points, oh no, then we teleport back with 68 points. Now, the real question is, can I get you to die with your back to the water? I can. It's very simple, it's called...
That's rough, damn it!
Oh. I guess not. Oh well. Yeah. Oh no, not my 36 points. Oh no, whatever will I do? The real pain is going through that ice room again. Oh no, he did get it. Cool. Died back the water, died alone, death by sound. Yes. Oh, that 3-point bonus. Let's go. 39 points. High score, baby. I wonder if you can get 1 point. I wonder if you could orchestrate it to get exactly 1 point. Come on, Rio. Let's go. Died at the back to the wall. I probably, maybe should have killed Minamo too. Whatever. Death by sound. Died alone. That last one's just for the achievement. Just because, realistically, that's never going to be useful. Bomber, death by sound? Aw, didn't get anything cool, because you were... a mistaken death. Okay, well, let's reorganize the party now. We got our old friend Haruto, I'm about to die. In order to not waste time, we could try Silbursting him, just to not waste a day. You got Silburst, right, Haruto? Yeah. And you've got a Cleone, right, Haruto? Yeah. Do you have died alone? Death by Silburst, death by stress, death by rebellious Cleone, died after using trump card. Ooh. This goes up when you eat raw meat, doesn't it? Death by hemotoxin, death by foul stench, death by lacerations. Do you have died with your back to the water? You do. Person of sloth, died alone. Yep. Creature of envy, this is all stuff like that. Okay, so this is just like things killing you. So stress, obey warnings, died immediately after using Cleone, numb and paralyzed, death by fear, rotten odor, noxious stench, foul stench, laceration. Okay, so Haruto, we're gonna organize something here. The Haruto Higurashi I'm about to die plan. Let's get this back up here. Just get everything out of your hand. And we gotta think about this.
I'll hold it.
We have lots of monkey meat, so... Oh, wait, let me actually... I like that you can carry stuff, too. We will go up to difficulty... Oh, do you have 0 stamina as well? Is that something you have? Still burst. Stress, 0 stamina. Okay, you do. Okay. Okay, so we don't have to go too far. Just to avoid losing points. Haruto.
Maybe this will come in handy.
Oh, no. The order for this is...
I'll hold it.
Oh, I probably should have been on a harder difficulty for that, but...
Thanks. That was pretty good.
Now he's smelly. Smelly Haruto. And now he's very stressed out. I would be too. Now, Haruto, you're smelly and you're stressed. What else do we have for you? He's stinky, silver, stress. That was the only one, right? I think that's the only thing we have. Now, Haruto, if you could be so kind as to... Oh, wait, it's because you're stressed, isn't it? Let me check. Oh no, maybe that's in... Where is it? Leonie. Danger state. Yep. Do I really have to? I gotta wait. Oh, I probably should have done the soul burst first. Now we have to wait. I could get rid of your stress, but... Yeah, I could get rid of your stress. I don't think that actually... I think I tried this before. I don't think that gets rid of your cooldown, though. So now you're just gonna be smelly and stressed. Yeah, I think I tried doing that before, and I was like, this doesn't work.
Let's take this. Maybe this will come in handy.
Hey, Haruto, why don't you... You're smelly, so obviously we should have you gather up all of the vegetables. That's the right thing. That's like a sanitary thing to do, right? Where's the cabbage? Oh, here it is. We have a lot, maybe because I never use any. Shin Megami Tensei 5? I have not. And I don't know if I might, so I don't want to watch anything about it, but...
Maybe this will come in handy.
There's someone on YouTube who's doing a Let's Play of it, so I might check that out. I actually, wanted to watch them play Xenoblade again, because I never played original Xenoblade. But then I was like, oh, but then if I play it, I've ruined the surprise. Because I know the joke about original Xenoblade is you can't quit now. You haven't even gotten to the 4th twist. I mean, I would hope 5 is really good.
Let's take this. I'll hold it.
Finally, they finally released it. Everyone's like, no, they'll never do it. Why would they do that when they can just make more Persona games? And then they did it.
Is this it?
Oh, actually, I know what we're gonna do, Haruto. We want to die surrounded on 3 sides by walls, right? So, I didn't find out. I figured, hey, there are enough little corners in this place, right? Yeah. So, what we're gonna do is, we have a choice. We could either go right here.
The destination
we could go here. Here. here, or here. Personally, none of these are in that great of a spot, in my opinion, in terms of like it being a funny spot.
Let's check the map.
But also, I don't know if this counts as a wall, so I would do it in the shrine, but I don't know if that counts as a wall, and I'm not going to risk it. So, Haruto, you're getting up there in age. You know, they say it's really healthy to exercise. You know, you should really be doing that. So why don't you just have a nice jaunt around the island? Like we're playing Wii Fit. Wii Fit? Wii Sports Resort. No, not Resort. Wii Fit. Yeah, Wii Fit. That's the one. You can go around that impossibly small island. It's so small, it doesn't make any sense. It's like less than 3 kilometers. Ring Fit? I want to play Ring Fit. I don't know. I don't know if I really would enjoy Ring Fit though. I think I would. But because it's got that game aspect to it. But I don't know. Wii Fit Plus is really good. I like that. That doesn't mean I do anything besides run, which I can do outside or without Wii Fit, but you know. I sit in my house all day. Watashi wa gamer desu? No. Hello? Have we reconnected? Hello? Reload player. Jeez. Okay, we're back. And we can still burst now.
Destination is...
I can't believe that happened. We haven't had that happen in months.
Cleone!
Oh.
Cleone!
Wait.
Cleone!
Fine, Haruto, I guess I'll put a support Cleone on you. I forgot you had to attack something. You can't just whip out the Cleone. Oh, that's the wrong button. But what I was gonna say before my bitrate decided, hey, bye. What's paralysis recovery purification? Reduces stress and bladder gauge to 0. Whoa. Quickly go back to Garage Island. We could do that. Garden Tower. Let's go.
Yo.
Let's go. Come on, Garden Tower. Coming in clutch. Save first. No, we auto save when. Oh. Oh, I didn't. When did that show up? Come here, goat. Oh, that was the wrong button. Come here, goat.
Let's do this! Oh no.
I mean, he's taken 1 damage. I think I have plenty of time. Nope. Seniors all must be alive. I didn't know that more of them would show up. I thought they were just kind of like a one and done kind of thing. He has died. F in chat for Haruto. Okay.
I'll sacrifice my life!
Look at this man go.
Not now.
Reorganize the party. Alright, Rio. We just load this nice little autosave right here. Or we could just go back an hour. We could do that too. Let's revert all the way back 1 hour. Oh.
I'll sacrifice my life! No, not now.
Well, ultimately, Oh no, I probably should have done someone else. Ultimately, Alone, Stench, Trump Card, Rebellious Clan. That's okay. We didn't get them all, but you know. You win some, you lose some. Also, I like that that gave us the Rebellious Cleone one. Let's extend this poor guy. Silver's power increased. I like how it says died immediately after. Or I guess not immediately after, it says died after using Cleone. I would have thought that was like kind of like, oh, you used it and then you keeled over. Not like, oh, you used it, you defeated the enemy, then you moved on and died later. I wouldn't count that, but I guess the game does. Minamo is now at 11. She will soon be at 12. In the meantime... I don't even know why I organized the party. Let's move you two. Y'all gotta sleep alone now. You got your thing. Oh, I said we were gonna change these, didn't I? Okay. They're changed now.
Good night.
For stage 8. I didn't know. I think I kind of meant like the last stream, but you know, we're on stage 8, you know, whatever. We've gone this far. We're not gonna get any fun, like...
Did you sleep well?
Oh, no. Guess not. Let's organize the bunkmates again. Just for the future as well. Look at them. Look at them. Oh, they slept and got rid of it. Right.
I'll sacrifice my life! No, not now.
I think it's funny that they still have the death lines that they say afterwards. He's like, no, not now. We'll keep that autosave for now, so every time I have to reset something, until we enter a new area, we'll just see Haruto die over and over again. There's no reason to extend him either. I mean, I guess there's a reason. He gets points with Minamo. Fine, Haruto. You've convinced me. Come on, Haruto. Let's go. Kyle McCarley. Sleep. We're all good, we're all good. Sleep.
Good night.
Socialize, sometimes rest. We got one. A relationship between equals, huh?
Sure.
Yes, I would like to experience such a thing. These two were at Friends, right? They were the second one. I mean, in our situation now, aren't we all equal? The world destroyed and all of us needing to survive. We're all in the same boat here. A relationship between equals. It is something I have never been able to attain. What if you cloned yourself, Yuma? Are you even listening?
What?
Huh?
Good grief.
You want this so much you zone out thinking about it? I said, aren't we already equal in this situation we're in?
Right.
But you still call me madam. I think he does that just because he wants to, because he's a little stinker. What does it matter what I call you? That nickname reminds me of my servants. Therefore, I feel it accentuates the disparity in our statuses.
I see.
Fair enough.
See?
You will call me Yumafu. Do you really think I would call you that?
Yes.
I'm telling you, I would like to be called that. You say we are equal, but it's not convincing when you call me madam. But I doubt you will oblige me with that name.
Look.
Glaring at me isn't going to change my mind.
Then?
Yuma. How about you call me that? That's more realistic, but... I think being equal is more about a state of mind.
Sure.
The Empire state of mind? You admit it is really realistic, but still refuse. It seems I have no choice but to see you as my servant forever.
Grave.
You don't need to make a face like that. Fine, Yuma. Happy? I still feel somewhat of a distance between us, but I think I got a taste of what it is like to be equals. Thank you, Zen. You're welcome. What's this? A relationship between equals, obviously. It's a promise between men, or women. Or a man and a woman. Look at them go.
I don't know.
Oh, come on. Come on, game. Hey, why do you keep pulling up my hair? I am trying to braid it. Unfortunately, your hair seems to be too short.
Look.
I don't find that kind of flirting cute, you know.
It's not like that.
Also, his hair really is short. I am not trying to get a reaction out of you. I simply do not know how to pass the time with you. First CG, I think the only other qualifier would have been Zen and Rinko, and they were both children when it happened. Just don't do anything and be your usual self, maybe? Don't worry, Twitch. We're not violating terms of service. It's part of the game. We talked about it, we addressed it, we moved on. We didn't draw focus to it. There we go. Also, they let Cyberpunk be on Steam, so... yeah. The child ones are removed, so what happens is you just don't get one. They're just not there. Because if we... oops. If we go to status... see, the only Zen and... oh, I guess we missed the one with Rinko and Yuma. That could be because of Sachika, though. I don't remember when that happened. But that could have been because of Sachika. But yeah, the other one we got, I think the first one we got was Rinko and Zen. They were the first ones to max out their social links, or whatever. And you'll eat my vegetables someday. Oh. He keeps my late night snacking habits. They were both children, I remember that distinctly. So, that's why we didn't get that one. You can repeat them and they have different text. Oh, is that in,
Whoa!
is that here? Album. Browse events. Ruins events. Bedtime event. Founding events. Haruto Minamo Part 1, Haruto Sachika Part 1, Ryu and Mamoru. Zen and Rinko. Hey, they got pretty fast for only getting... oh, I guess it didn't happen because they were both children, maybe? I don't know. Rinko and Sachika, Rinko and Minamo, Yuma and Sachika. Bedtime events. Yep, that's what I thought. We're gonna scroll through. Wow, this keeps going and going and going and going. It's not like it's repeating it all. Okay, oh. Character settings. Oh, wait. No. Hold on.
I don't know.
There we go. I don't get to see Zen. We're gonna... oh, no. Okay. Okay, game. Okay, game. Oops. So it's okay, so that's random. That'll be endgame. That's endgame stuff. Ruins events. Manga hobby. Bathing suits young. Bathing suits old. Oh, interesting. Diligent Haruto. That'll be probably something that we might do after we finish. Just because I feel like wasting time sleeping is not a good use when the game is not done yet. You have all your stuff. Isn't that nice then? Oh. Sorry. Sorry, Rinko. Are you missing health, Minamo? You are. Are we in difficulty 1? I think we are.
Be a bed?
Yes, Yuma. It's called the ground. Look at all that health. Amazing. Where's Rinko? Here you are. I took your stuff. You had this. Yes. And these. Because the other way it went, was like this. And then all of these were in the back. All of this got messed up. Fear and paralysis, let's go here, status ailments. Actually, let's organize it like this. Stinky. Status ailment stuff, and then the soap, and then the injuries. It's too heavy for Mamoru, just a little bit. It's all that water. He's too hydrated. Oh, that was the wrong button. What were we doing? Oh, we were actually progressing the game, right. That was something that was happening.
I'm utterly tired.
What an odd number to end on. 397. I don't wanna... Sonic attacks, medieval gear, equipment, life source, sound resist, sound resist. I don't have anything for the soundproof headphones, right? I don't have anything more for that? Worn headphones, oh. Do I not have any more of those? I have no more Beats by Dre? No, I do not. Instead, I use them on these... Oops. These wonderful, fluffy headphones. Glider cap, we can make you... Oh, we don't need to anymore. I was gonna say we can make another one of these for Yuma, but we don't need to. I guess... This seems like it's got a lot of gimmicks, and I want to progress the story. Let's continue on through 3, and then we'll bump it up to 4 once we get deep down in there, because I actually want to have like a final boss fight that's not Kurosuke and difficulty 1.
Let's see. Any markers?
But I also don't really
Watch out!
want to... I mean, it's probably going to be more of a pain to get back down there on a higher difficulty, but, you know, whatever.
Where did we come from again?
Oh, and I should probably mark this. We've used... I guess this has to be triangle, and then we're going to have to get into... We're going to start getting into duplicate signs up here. Actually, no we won't, because there doesn't look like... Excuse me. There'd be any... There will be any staircases up here besides these ones. Excuse me. That wasn't a flub, that was just a hiccup. Alright, let's go. Here I come, orcas, sound blasters. If a security mechanism in an underground research lab makes a sonic blast and nobody hears it, did it even make a sound? How am I gonna get over there now? Let's see. I want to somehow get online with this one, so I gotta turn this on. So I go here. And then I guess I go here. Here, here. Here. Same way you got it in the first time. Bold of you to remember, my memory goes back 10 minutes. Let's see. Go here, 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 here. Then we can go
Let's see.
here, then we
Any
can
markers?
what? Here, 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 here. This way, this way. That closes this. Then we go down here. Up, left, up, down, up, right. Oh, down, down.
Time to check the map.
Up,
Ah,
left, up,
Cold!
down,
Cold!
down,
Cold!
up,
Cold!
right.
Where are we?
That was still pretty oh, did something follow me in here? Oh no, that's the Sonic
Look at
Blasters.
the map.
Hey, it worked, kind
Both
of.
is up.
We can hit this, we can go down through here, up here, we'll hit this. Then we'll hit this here. Yeah, this is ultimately where I was trying to get originally. It was just, I was gonna go around this way. So let's see, we can hit this, this will then close, we could stop this, go here. Or we could... We hit the switch, and then we go to here. Up, switch, yep. Down. Down.
Let's check the map.
Up, left. Yeah, we gotta wait for it.
Ow.
There.
Watch me, like, hit it right as it... Let me... Oh, wait, can I get on top of it? Wait! Wait. Is that what it means by... Where is it? Floor. Hole. Trap. Stone. Water. We lost a precious person. I still don't know who this precious person is supposed to be. Sometime, which is not now, I want to get squished by it. I just want to, like, get annihilated by the... Do I go in here? I don't go in here. I decline. Is this open water? Where does this come out from? Kinda wild that they would just let animals in here. They'll let anyone in here. Come on, get up.
The way
Is this the
home
safest way
is-
though? It doesn't look like it is. Well, you two have sound resist.
My ears.
My ears!
Oops. Come on, get up here, Orca.
It won't get
Fight me.
away.
Fight me.
Careful.
Fight me. Get up
Concentrate.
here. Fight me.
you're mine.
Concentrate.
My ears!
Ooh. I thought I
It
backed
won't
up
get away.
Ready?
enough. I guess I did not.
Concentrate.
Come on, Orca.
You're mine.
I probably should have just aimed for your head. Oh,
I'm supposed to carry this?
and not... We're getting Cleone, aren't we? Why isn't Shashika? I guess she hasn't been hit yet. Ah, yeah, she hasn't been hit.
Ears.
My ears.
Oh, and they're all off a little bit. I see.
Whoa!
Oh, I gotta go forward there.
My ears.
Or I gotta go around a different way. I guess this is a maze. Let's see. That's a dead end. I guess the best way to go would be right along that front edge. If I can see down. Yep, that goes around. So I guess we make our way back over. I can imagine, with all the enemies and not being able to move and on narrow walkways. Oh, Zen's almost dead. Let's not have that happen. Poor Mamoru. He's not swole enough. Now you decide to get up here. Interesting. I also noticed they all travel at different speeds. Have fun, Orca. So you have better advantage. I guess you could just run straight through if you timed it. So you want to go right after they go, but I'll bait out the orcas.
Concentrate.
They won't get away.
You're mine.
I don't care about bladders anymore.
Let's keep this up. We might need this.
I mean, technically, I get it, more points. But to that, I say, oh, I forgot that was there. Oh, and it looks like they go faster the further away they are because of how it's animated. Now, the real question is, what do I do here? I guess I just eat it. And now I can kite up here.
They won't get away.
This probably was a worse place for me to go. Oh, can I hit you? Oh, I can. That's nice. I didn't know I could hit you in the water. Now, we have to go around this way. Which means maybe I want to go on the Sachika side. Zen's not doing too hot.
Concentrate. You're mine.
Please, oh, the worst two people.
I'll take it.
I probably would have had better luck if I had just hit normal attacks. Oh, he's bleeding now. He's got an injury. I have something for injuries. Well, what say thee?
Ears, my ears.
That's what I say. We just charge right on through. Timing? No. What's that? Oh, cutscene? Timing strategy? Nah, just barrel through.
Hey kids! It's time for Shin Extend TV!
Right? I like that him saying it is also off, just like if you've ever watched any of the previous streams where I tried to say it at the same time. For whatever reason, the mic audio, despite having no delay, is delayed by like half a second behind the game audio.
How's the exploration of the Mani facilities going, guys?
Painfully. In the sense that we have been hit with several minor inconveniences that are far worse than any major problems.
Hey, Mirai, I told them to stay away. Don't make me pull out all your butt hairs.
Eep! I'm sorry! Please, not my butt hairs!
So this is where the end of the world began, huh? It's surprising that the facility is still intact. But you were also at the lab during that time, weren't you? How did you survive?
He didn't. Dun dun dun.
The original Daichi Terashima?
Oh, he's just
certainly
gonna say
died
it.
that day. He prepared a special X key that would activate my consciousness once he died for any given reason. The current me is a backup that the original stored within this very X key.
You mean you didn't resurrect because you still had your Horcruxes left? You're not Voldemort?
Backed yourself up on an X key? So then, you're a human clone too?
Yep, but I do look like this in real life, so... Guess you could say I'm more like a claw crane than a clone.
Nice reuse CG.
There's an X key on the back of his hand that controls the prosthetic arm.
What? That's not an antenna? I totally thought it was a remote control.
Oh, that's what they're talking about.
Isn't it amazing? It comes equipped with all sorts of sensors, and he can even speak through his mic.
Kinda looks like the Pixar lamp.
There are a lot of people that would love to kill me. So I made a backup of myself as insurance.
Oh, I get it. Better safe than money, am I right?
I think you mean better and sorry.
Now, when was the last time I took a backup? Maybe when I collected samples from clone Sachika? Yeah, just 7 days before the Day of Reckoning.
Olga Bellicor. Ah. Yeah. I'm still waiting for that last note. I mean, obviously we know how it ends, but I want to see. I want to know leading up to it.
So I actually have no idea what happened on that day.
Oh.
But I've pretty much put the pieces together with Mamoru's story now that I've come back on site.
But why didn't you just extend yourself? It must be inconvenient in that Addams family body.
Because I wanted to surprise Mamoru and the Garage Kids, of course. Since the Day of Reckoning, I've been observing Mamoru as a prosthetic arm. Watching him plot his revenge, building these ruins, and spending his time editing Extend TV.
That was most of it. 90% of it was Extend TV.
Wow! This is just as embarrassing as someone looking through your old diaries. Adorned in snow-white wool, Princess Mirai awakens every 1,000 years. How embarrassing.
No! Why do you have Mirai's diary?
And there's a reason I didn't, or rather couldn't, extend myself.
He didn't have enough points. He was too bad at Reckless Skies. He just couldn't play it.
There was no extend machine compatible with
Oh.
my special X key.
Never mind.
See, I didn't expect the world to end like this, so I didn't think to modify the extend machine.
So that's why you couldn't extend? That was careless of you, Doctor.
So he's been tagging along on the adventure this whole time as Sachika's right arm.
That's the name of my heavy metal band, Sachika's Right Arm.
He finally decided to part ways for the sake of the new humanity restoration mission.
But weren't you able to control Sachika's body? Why didn't you stay with them the whole time? Families should stay together, even when they take a bath.
Oh, great
My dad
show.
was really nice when we took baths. He even held my head underwater while I counted to 10.
So we're back to that scumbag dad thing, huh?
Well, I think I've been a kind parent. In fact, I rarely took over her body. It took effort and stressed out her brain. And like I said, I didn't want to put you all in danger.
Gee, you sure are cool, Doctor. A real gentleman.
That's wonderful, Doctor. We'll be by your side until the very end. All right, that's it for today. Remember, kids,
Illuminate!
a new future.
For Hominoidia, Hominidai, Hominidai, Hominini, Hominina, Homo sapiens sapiens.
Alright, you can stop that.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And bye-bye.
And bye-bye.
You can stop that right now with your science talk, mister. Whoa!
Ready? Careful. Concentrate.
Water sploosh? That was awfully rude of you. I could have been standing there. Did you ever think about that? Huh? Did you? No, because you're irresponsible and you don't consider what effects your actions may have on before you do them. Is that really getting stopped by this thing? Oh, I understand now. I understand how this works now. I get it. There's an actual way to do this. I see. Am I gonna do that actual way? No. Will I come here in difficulty 1 and clear out the ooh, what's this? I'm not going over there. What new gimmick awaits us this time? Long dark hallways? Oh, this is a safety zone. Why are there bugs in the safety zone? It's like your Animal Crossing house and you've been gone away for too long.
There's something here.
Manager's final job. Dun dun dun. Mashiro Medical Lab's former head of development, Tomoyuki Tashiro. Upon the founding of Manny Mashiro Technology Institute, the vast majority of Mashiro Medical Lab staff members were transferred to Manny, myself included. However, as the last transfer over to Manny, the reason is simple. They were still working for me to do as the head of development before I could leave. Between my days in the medical labs, developing a wide assortment of medical equipment, but my final job was quite an interesting one. Shoes. A client came into me saying they've always wanted medical equipment that can be actually worn on a daily basis. Because of the incredible, unique nature of their request, I was happy to accept the job. I use this to be a physician that specializes in cardiology, and anytime medical equipment is mentioned, I think about the heart. So it's only natural that feet also come to mind, as they're known as the second heart. Generally, the second heart refers to calves, but the entire leg could be considered organs of the heart. This is my primary focus, and I decided to approach the project with informed shoes. The construction of the shoes are a trade secret, and I cannot go into detail, but I was able to produce results in terms of improving metabolism, correcting posture, increasing muscle mass, and shock negation while walking. The development of the shoes was a great success, and I was handsomely rewarded by the client. The prototype of health shoes is still carefully stored in my office. They're kept in a double-bottom cardboard box equipment box to prevent theft, so they should be quite safe. They're essentially weightless, so I doubt anyone knows to pick up the boxes either. In addition to the result of putting my best efforts in the prototype, it also made a special material that prevents hydrolysis. All this was not practical for the retail version due to cost, well suited for long-term storage. According to my calculations, even if it ends up in somewhat unfavorable conditions, it should be able to last about 200 years without degrading. Okay, so basically, he's got those new Air Jordans somewhere for us. And then the game crashes. Okay, nice. Wow, I guess we save over that. Who's that outside of my door? What's that down there? I couldn't tell. Nor am I particularly keen to find out. Let's sleep.
Let's rest.
Let's rest. We're gonna be here for a while.
We should sleep a bit.
Was that immersive? Was me sitting here in silence as I closed my eyes and tilt my head to the side, completely ignoring the screen and potentially wasting stamina? Was that immersive? You know, I like to live life on the edge.
Not bad. Well, I don't hate it.
Appreciate the meal.
I'm crying tears of... It's so good.
Ooh, that increased their stuff by a lot. Felt like you were there, yeah. It may... oh, it helps relieve stress.
Thanks for the meal.
Oh, I see. Less than water. That doesn't seem right. I guess it depends on the type of tea. I was gonna say, I'm gonna say, I feel like tea would not help you with stress anymore, and... oh, no. Open doors, that's a big no. Things going thump, also a big no.
From again?
I don't want to hear oh wait, never mind. That was the oh, maybe not? Oh.
They won't get away.
You stepped on a pad, that was awfully rude of you.
Concentrate.
Well, bam. Get the arm. Yeah.
Concentrate.
They won't get away.
Ready?
Careful.
You're mine.
It's just like, what was that, Hitman? Was that Hitman? No. Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell? Splinter Cell. When the dude comes out from behind the thing. They're like, no, that's not Splinter Cell, Metal Gear, that's what it was. Oh, I did not want to go down there. No, let me back up. No, stop. I don't want to go. Let me back. back to the second floor, the first floor, or the onced floor. I will continue investigating. Oh. How convenient.
Look at the map.
Did the lady turn that on? How nice of her.
We should mark it.
Now I never have to go into that godforsaken sonic blast room ever again. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? It's very simple. This is like, I actually don't have the picture on cue, but I'm sure I could get it. Actually, no, I do have it on cue. Not like to show you on the stream, but for my own, viewing pleasure to poorly describe it. Imagine, picture in your mind, an image. Some might say, maybe a completely white background. And at the top, it says in red text, in Comic Sans, with a slight amount of pixelation and JPEG rot, 98% of people can't solve this, followed by the crying laughing emoji. And then below it, it shows grape plus grape plus grape equals 3, and cookie minus grape is 0, which leads you to believe that grape is 1 and cookie is 2. Then it says that sandwich is Z, and that hamburger is sandwich divided by cookie Z, or cookie sandwich, which means hamburger is equal to Z over 2Z, right? We're all clear, so 1/2. Then we have hot dog, which is equal to P to the nth times R, of R, I guess. And then you have H times, hot dog hamburger, is coordinates, and then a bunch of other math stuff I don't know the name of. Anyway, it's very confusing, and at the end it says, given that banana is a derived functor of pizza and sequence 0, banana, grape, hamburger, HZ minus, is that 2? I think that's minus, oh, that's an I, minus grape, to hamburger, hot dog sandwich, to H of I, hot dog sandwich of H, to pizza of hamburger, H of I, hot dog hamburger sandwich, is 0, is exact. Describe H of hot dog hamburger in terms of polynomial ring over hamburger. Did you get that? I didn't either. That's what that reminded me of. And by reminded of, I mean it literally had nothing to do with it and did not remind me in any way, shape, or form at all. I guess, oh, we've gotten to gross territory now. Yeah, we're getting to the gross part where I have to start doing all these fancy symbols because we got the floor that goes up and down. It can't just go up or down. It has to go both ways. Okay. We can go in here. We can investigate in these doors. I say we go to the hallway. And we work our way down. Hello, Shadow Man!
Bloom, Cleone! Bloom, Cleone!
Hey!
Careful. Concentrate.
They won't get away.
You're mine!
I only marked if it was going up or down. Ah. I like to complicate things like that. Is there another one of your friends in there? I think there is.
Bloom,
Oh. You've had the presence of mind to stand up yourself.
They won't get away.
How kind.
You're mine!
Because of that, your death will be swift and merciful. Well, maybe not merciful. But it will almost certainly be swift.
What do we have here?
Oh. Neener, 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 you can't get me. You're gonna be locked in there, my friend. I have no desire to ever go in that room ever again now that I have uncovered what's inside. A door. And inside the door... another door. An elevator, B1 to 1. Now, if we go into the safety room... and the bugs all fly away... that's B1 into 1. So I guess that would bring us... here. Gross. Another doorway?
Where are
That's
we?
kinda disgusting. So this should just shoot us out right here. Oh, that's actually really convenient. Let's go up there. Yeah, let's head on up. I can go into the trap room. It's trapping time. When was that his thing? I know that was a thing that Fred always does. He always gotta have his traps whenever they're out mystery gang out here investigating paranormal activity. He's always gotta have his traps.
There it is.
But I feel like they really went hard on it with, let me mark this as well. That was square, circle. Hello, my good friend. What was that? I feel like they really went hard on the trap thing in the, what was it? It was the Island Scooby-Doo thing where they were in that town, and there was like some Cthulhu thing down in the bottom.
They won't get away.
And like Shaggy was in the army. That was, I mean, I'll have to look up which one it was. That was wild though. I also, in that series, Fred said it's trapping time, like, every 10 seconds. He couldn't get enough of it. He was like, oh boy, traps. Oh, a mysterious button that we will save for difficulty 1.
We should mark it.
Oh, this probably wasn't a great idea. Let's, I will reverse my decision. Now, if I remember correctly, I take a step. It opens this fine door. Now, if I remember correctly, according to Breach and Clear Protocol, go get him, Mamoru.
I'm going to activate it.
This switch might be dangerous, he says. Does that mean I shouldn't press it again?
There's something here.
Falling while working out.
What could this be? There.
Oh. Oh, he's been alerted. I've been foiled. Actually, it's much easier if we just go around this way. Less button clicks. Come face me in chicken combat.
Concentrate. You're mine.
Backslash. Also difficulty 3.
Maybe we could use this. I will pick it up.
Now, just for posterity. Posterity, that's not the right word. I'm gonna say it anyway, though.
There's something here. What could this be? I'm going to activate it.
Oh, it came back out there. Oh, I already pressed... why did I even press this? I pressed this one.
There. There's something here.
I don't even know why I did that. Did I get this whole room? I can't tell. Okay, so there were 2 switches. That one said it might be dangerous. And these said they were switches. I don't know what they... Yeah, this one activates. This one said it might be dangerous. This one opened up the door. Oh, and then this one dropped the ceiling on me.
Where are we?
I don't know, Mamoru. Also, I think it's funny that of all people, he says that. Well, let's go back down. Oh, I can't tell how- oh, no I can. I was gonna say, I can't tell how long we've been streaming for. Guess we'll have to go for another hour and 20 minutes. Nope. Where did I come out?
Destination is...
Oh, in here. I can check. Speaking of, inspired by the note stream, there are quite a lot of books in Genshin. So I'm thinking that I might just have some reading streams in the future where I can really just annihilate my throat. Because there are a lot of like actual, not like actual, but like there are a lot of book types in the game. I was reminded of the fact because there's an actual book series in Universe called Flowers for Princess Fischl, which is the book that Fischl, oh they're old now, which is the book that Fischl bases her speech patterns and behavior off of, because she's a big fan of the book and also she's like a 14-year-old and she's super chuny. Age authentication door.
I can't go there.
What's this?
We need this, right?
The age door. Let's see what this said. Oh, that's the wrong menu. Applicant requirements list. New model X-Key implant volunteer requirements. The new model of X-Keys comes with Luciora within them, which introduces a new aging effect system, stress induced by staff member. Oh, and 2 staff members upon waste disposal. Escape attempts by the test subjects themselves, kidnapping the test subjects by opposing forces. We intend to install a time system in the subject pod in order to address the problems above. This will implement a feature which will age and eventually destroy the body after a set amount of time. This aging effect also inhibits reproductive abilities, so clones of the new X-Keys are not capable of having children. Only those who understand and agree to the above points will be eligible to volunteer for the implants. If you have any questions or concerns regarding the process, please contact me at any time. Mashiro Nanotechnology Institute Lab No. 1, Head Research Assistant Junko Sasnishiki. Because Junko Enoshima actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna ruin that. I'm gonna pull up the actual clip. If I can find it. It's much funnier when Monokuma and Sumugi say it. Or Sumugi. Let's meet the game. Junko Enoshima best scenes, and of course the picture is Valley Girl Junko from the anime. What an acid trip that show was. Like the first half of Despair arc.
That's gotta be
Oh wait. I think this should be loud enough.
it. Cause Junko Enoshima is...
Yeah, okay, it is loud enough.
Junko Enoshima is... Cause Junko Enoshima is...
Oh wait, no. Let me scroll down so we can look at Junko Enoshima, or Junko Sasnishiki, whatever her name is.
Junko Enoshima is...
Daddy, please don't get so excited! You pressed the button by accident!
Look at our cute faces! Can you really bear to be without us?
Junko Enoshima is...
Junko Enoshima is what?
Okay, time for a commercial break. No, it isn't!
See? We're a good comedy group too! So please don't...
Cause Junko Enoshima is... Junko Enoshima is...
Right the fuck here!
Yep. There we go. Now on to our regularly scheduled Zanki. We're all Junko. Isn't that a plot point in DR2? We're all Junko here. All of us. Our beloved Junko. Mikan, no. That's a tile on the floor. I don't want to step on that. I was always taught, don't step on mysterious tiles on the floor. Do that on difficulty 1 where you physically cannot die. Mikan at the end of her trial. She's just like, oh, my beloved Junko. Yes, my beloved, come to me. Or I guess she's going to her.
Let's see. Any markers?
That was so out of left field, that was so wild. Where am I going? Do I really have to go over here? Or up here? Do I really have to go into waste disposal? How am I even supposed to get there? Let's think about this. Here, 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 here. Here,
Where
here,
are we?
here. No. Critical thinking skills. Here. Down, 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 down. Wait, where do I want to go? Oh, I want to go over here. I want to go either way, actually. We can go bam, 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 bam,
The way
bam.
home is...
So we could go bam, bam, bam. Open the switch. Bam, 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 bam. Wait for the switch. Where it actually goes. Go right through. Oh, and then just wait. Okay, okay, so that's how we get there. How
Let's
we get
check them
over
out.
here? Oh, this is open now. Bam, bam. But we want that to be down. Or do we?
Where are we?
Well, either way, let's go over to waste disposal.
Can't go there.
Cold!
The way home is...
Here, here. No. What was I thinking? Here, here. Here, here, here. Here, here. Okay. I got to go the... Oh, I don't have to go the other... Do I have to go the other way? No, I don't. I can just go this way.
Ow!
We go here.
Ah!
We go here.
I can't go
Go
there.
here.
Can't go there.
Then we go here. Then we go here. What am I doing? Oh, then we go here.
I
Then we
can't
go
there.
this way.
Stop.
And away we go. I can't wait to die.
There.
Oh. Is it really just waste disposal? I will check each and every room. It really is just waste disposal.
Found it.
Huh. And then I bet you can just fall.
Are we?
Now, the real question is, do we want to just fall? If we can? I think not. I think this calls for very calmly observing everything that has happened. Going back in here. Away we go. I messed that up.
Cold!
Cold.
Cold!
I can't go there.
Look out!
Where are we?
Ah!
What am I doing?
Time to check the map.
Where is this gonna send me? Okay, well, we're gonna eat some cold anyway.
Cold!
Ah!
Cold!
Let's think about this long and hard, as I dread the fact that we're gonna have to either go in here somewhere, or figure out how to get over here, or just go somewhere else up here.
Whoa!
Let me go into the safety room,
Ow.
look at the numbers, think about them, not know what they mean,
I can't go there.
and stare in silence at a map the entire time. Alright? If you're watching this as an archive stream, or if you're watching this now, skip to about 15 minutes from now when I still don't know and Google it.
Where haven't we gone yet?
Do you need the map?
We should mark it.
Where did we come from again?
Okay, well, I'm convinced that we can't get up there.
Where are we?
I have, however, looked at the map and found out we could... Oh, wait, where did you come from? Peekaboo.
They won't get away!
Ready? Yeah!
Concentrate.
They won't get away!
Careful.
You're mine!
Did it.
Huh. I guess you wandered on down. Sorry, ma'am, I don't think you had the clearance to be down here. Another day? Another day. Minamo is on her... No, she's not on her last leg. She's close to being on her last legs.
Where haven't we gone yet?
I believe what I want to try and do is open up this door back here. So we're gonna head on that way. Ooh, lag. But that also means we're gonna go into Monkey Place. Wow, it's Monkey Tree Village all over again. Monkey Tree Housing Village. House. Spa. Alright, monkeys. Fine, I'll fight you.
Careful. Concentrate. You're mine.
They really didn't care either way,
There go the
but I do.
They won't get away!
Down! Ready?
They won't get away!
Careful. Concentrate.
Oh.
Maybe we could use this.
I'll hold.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
We need this, right? Let's take this.
Anticlimactic. Climactic. Climatic. I unlocked it. I don't want to go in here though, this looks like a bad time.
We need this, right? There's something here.
Oh, conductive sheet. Is that really it?
Found it.
Where are we?
North is up.
Well, that was exactly what I thought it was going to be. Not quite, but pretty much exactly what I thought it was going to be. And disappointing. We can't open this, we can't open this. This is closed, we can't get in there anyway unless we took the square, which we could easily do.
Where are we?
We could get back in here. I guess we could check out if the room is all foggy and shadowy.
Let's check the map.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's wrap things up, looking at the shadow room, the icky room. See if it's still just as gross, and if it is, I will say nope, and we will end the stream. So the remainder of this stream is dependent on... Excuse me.
Is there more?
That's alright.
It's alright? Okay, Zen. Here, have some pork steak.
Pretty good.
You know what, Zen? Drink the last herb tea.
Appreciate the meal.
So what we've determined is Zen has a small bladder. Nice to know. One more day, rest is up to you guys. Oh no,
The way
Minamo.
home is...
Where do we
Where
go?
are we?
Through here.
North is up.
We speed in through here, we open the door. If it looks gross, we immediately go back to the base. Is there something back there? No, it's just a little life tube raft. Okay, no, it's not gross this time.
They won't get
I
away.
wonder what that was about.
Concentrate. You're mine! Concentrate.
They won't get away.
You're mine!
Also, what counts as looking at them?
They
Like,
won't get away.
having them in view?
You're mine!
Or do you have to, like, directly be in the same tile in front of them?
They won't get
Like on the
away.
grid?
You're mine!
Okay, I was just wondering. Now... Oh. A button? I don't want to click that. Another button? I don't want to click either one of those. But we have to. For the sake of progression. Don't worry, Mamoru. Your sacrifice will not be in vain.
Is this it?
Oh.
The next
What did that do?
destination is...
I guess that opened up that. Okay. Well, Mamoru.
There.
Oh.
Is this it? Where
Good,
are
it's
we?
unlocked. Oh.
Let's have a look,
danger.
shall we?
Okay, but that was interesting. That was both blue text.
Let's check the map.
What was the danger about? Oh. Is it supposed to be one of those, like, turn around and something's there? Is that supposed to be what that is? Oh, it just means
Next
they react
destination
differently.
is-
Okay. So I would have guessed maybe that Mamoru, if it wasn't Mamoru, the door wouldn't have opened? There was a chance of a trap there. Okay. Well, there wasn't, because we're on baby mode. So... we will now return to base. Goodbye, Minamo. Drat. I know the middle door opened, but Minamo was... I thought she was gonna die, and then that would have been the perfect way to end this. Now she's really gonna die. Lab 1 key. Used up all. We should have opened all the doors already. Okay, well. Have you died to a rotund fish? That could have been a blue truck crab. I can't tell if it's... It certainly looks like a different color. Alright, I'll take your word for it, Magna. It's time to duel. Unique Shigabane. It's the precious someone. Oh wait, let me actually no, I'll get points from dying. Never mind. I was gonna say let me bank my Yeah, I'm gonna drop all this stuff here. And then... go die, and then we can...
I'll leave the rest to you.
Party formation. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. And then... I guess we put Mamoru in. He's a big boy.
Everything is going dark. I'm dying.
And then we run away. Now, will it still be here if I go down to difficulty 1? Oh, look at all these stage 3 save slots we have. Spend the extra sword. That's what I figure. Because I don't want to risk it. It's like, what, double? Oh. Oh, that was a mistake. Well, I guess it really wasn't a mistake. I was gonna say probably I should have just revived Sachika. But... let's get the Shigabane. We're on 3. I'll kill him on 3, and then what we'll do is I'll crank it up to 5. Hopefully it doesn't despawn. And we have the save right before I extended, just in case. Yeah, I think I have enough time for it to stay. It shouldn't despawn unless I, like, exit. Because it's not like Monokuma. Ooh, Minamo, have you Silbursted yet? You have, okay, never mind. I'm also not gonna mess with... oh, Haruto is maxed out in his inventory. I'll put Haruto in the party when we get over to him. Where have you gone, Crab? Yeah, if you could attack me, like, right here. Like, near all this stuff, that'd be great. Like, right here. Yeah, okay, so this is what we'll... oh, wait. No, Minamo should be okay. Okay.
Damn it!
Yep, okay. Let's go. Let's go.
I can't let this stop me.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. And then, come on. One more.
No, not now.
And then, I'll put Sachika up here just because she doesn't age, just as insurance. And then we just run all the way over here.
I'll hold it. Let's take this.
Got it! I'll take it!
Pick this stuff up. If I have to, I'll kite it away.
I'll take excessive greed.
Ooh, it's too heavy. Okay, it's not following me. Okay. And then swap these.
Maybe we
Okay, they're all babies now. They've all got nerd healing. They've all died. Let me save again. Yeah, I'll just save over it, because we already got it. It's all good. I'll extend them, because... Yeah, I'll just keep reloading if I die, so... It doesn't matter if I get a party wipe. Oh, I can't use Clan A right now.
They won't get away.
Ready?
Oh, come on, come on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Crabs, I'll fight crabs any day.
Strategy right now. Concentrate.
They won't get away.
Ready?
What are you doing?
I can fight crabs.
They won't get away.
Ready? Concentrate.
Ooh. Please don't kill me. Oh. Oh.
I'll pick it up. Maybe we can use this.
Hard hermit crab shell, that's nice. I really wanted to get that second break on you, though. Well, with the magic of save scumming, we can. I didn't have the crossover gene either. That is unfortunate. Worn iron cap. Iron cap. Is that something we make? Well, it says worn, so I assume it's not. I assume that that is a material item that we have to find. Only requires one. I mean, hey. We're not looking too bad. We've got 2 headphones, so right now we really would only need 2. Plus we have the iron helmet. So we really only needed to get... Excuse me. Get 1. Hiccup. Well, let's extend our buddies. Buddy old pal. I guess these go here. Who you calling buddy, pal? Who are you calling pal, friend? Let's extend these lovely little children. Death by Blue Truck Crab. Looks like Larry the Lobster. I probably could have gotten some other Shigabane 2-for-1 special, but you know, whatever. You can check you didn't lose anything. A lot of them were scattered in overfilled tiles. As long as I didn't lose the gun or the bullets, it'll be fine. We did save over that, so if they're gone, unless we just revert until, like, way before. But I think it'll be fine. I did try to lure it into a space where there's lots of space behind me, that's why I tried to clear out this area. Because these first 2 weren't filled up that much. No, the rifle's here. Yeah. I tried to make sure. That's why I specifically, like, didn't go... I tried to get, like, right here. Because I knew that if it was, they would go this way. They would spread out here. And then go over here. But yeah, here it is. But that is a good point. This is probably one of the worst places for it to be. But ideally, maybe somewhere around here, although this is pretty cluttered. But obviously, this is the worst spot for someone to die. But now, let's actually just get all the sub-members in. And I can see if I can just pick up all of their items. let's see if I can just get all their items on them the way they should. Let's start with Mamoru. So first we want to grab
Nice.
these,
This
then
might be
these.
useful.
I mean, this isn't the exact order, but it should be
Nice.
close enough.
This might be useful.
And we need one more bottle. Here we go.
I'll hold that.
He is now encumbered. This goes here, and then these all get shuffled down. Injury? Or in paralysis. Okay, yeah. That's all good. Get him out of here. Haruto had the gun and
Maybe
the
this will
rifle.
come in handy.
He is now encumbered. Get rid of him. Rio had
I'll
this.
take it.
Not in that order, but it'll get sorted
Does
out
this look
anyway.
useful?
Oh, no. Actually, if I tab, is it going to reset it? That's kind of strange. I like it like this, though. And then, Minamo, you actually didn't have a lot. It's probably still too much for you to carry
What is it?
in terms of what should, yeah. Okay, and then the rest of the stuff is just materials. So that should all go on Haruto, because I think he'll be the first one when we go to the warehouse. So that'll make it nice and easy.
I'll pick it up. I'm supposed to carry this? I'll pick it up. Maybe
We got
can use
some
this.
bladders in the fruit.
I'm supposed to carry this?
Oh, that rope isn't supposed to be there. But I think it's gonna encumber Sachika, yeah. I guess Zen's the next best candidate for holding the rope. And then all that went onto Haruto, correct? All of it almost went onto Haruto. And then... well, that's not what I wanted to do, but that works too, game. Oh, it started on Yuma, because she was the person who I had. Oh, right, where's the meat? That does not go in here, neither do the bullets. They go here. Sea Beast and
I'll
Monkey.
pick it up.
86, we're getting close to a stack on that, and then this chicken meat, right? Yeah. Maybe we should make some more food. Maybe it's time I bust out some of the other food. Blue truck crab. What do you know? That seems like a good place to end the stream. Dying to our crab friend. Getting a rare Shigabane. Resetting everybody. Actually, you know what?
Good night.
We'll sleep. And when we wake up, the stream will be over. No. I could do that, but that would just be kind of abrupt. We have awoken. Oh, we got more things now. Hey, these two. Ah, another night full of beautiful stars. Yeah, the waves sound so soothing too. Oh yeah, I know what I could do. If I just bunk Rio and Mamoru together, I'm guaranteed to get one of them. That's what we'll do. I'll just keep swap after we like get into post game. I'll just put Zen with literally everybody except Yuma, so I can try and cycle into his CG.
How can this be?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's all because my muscles aren't good enough. I can't believe we couldn't make it work after trying everything.
Nope.
It's fine, really. Not much we can do if it's too painful. Just means you weren't suited for it. Yeah, I'm still sore all over. It's a shame. I hoped I'd be able to take things to Unseen Heights with you.
Really?
Rio. Psych! I'm just messing with ya. Messing with ya. I'm more than satisfied already. You did your best to consider, understand, and accept me. Of course, it would have been better if... oh, what? It could have... huh? Of course, it would have been great if we could complete a piece properly, or finish a sentence properly.
Yeah.
But it's like I said, the most important part of all this is trust. When I face someone through the rope, I feel a connection with them. You asked me to bind you because you realized that's the type of guy I am, didn't you?
No.
You may be giving me too much credit. I just wanted to be tied up. It could be that I was just genuinely interested in bondage. Besides, I would never reject something important to a beloved friend because of my own values. Because, well, there would be no love in that. Then we'll have to try again someday. You know, Dr. Ichio. What is it? You sound more serious than usual. I came to realize something because you faced me so directly and sincerely. Deep inside, behind that dependable, cheery persona, there's something you hide behind heavy locks. Could that be... Could I ask you to keep the rest of that statement to yourself? It's not like this has already been exposed to the rest of the cast because we've reached a plot-appropriate time. You may be the only person to notice that part of me. I'd be grateful if you didn't expose it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, I guess. By the way, Doctor, did you just say I'm your friend? What? Aren't we? Ah, right. I guess that's not bad either. Are we gonna get another one? We are. Hey, Rinko! That was nice timed up for me. It's not gonna be that way in the stream, unfortunately. You suddenly left the room in the middle of our conversation the other day. Are you okay? You must really want not to talk about your first boyfriend, did you? Oh, crush? Boyfriend? I don't know what it was. Yeah. Sorry about that. I just suddenly got caught up in my own thoughts.
Hey!
So, what happened after Makoto confessed his feelings for you? Did he immediately trip on a rag and then miss getting hit with the back of the head by a wrench thrown by Junko in a sheet? What? Well, what are you talking about, Sachika? Oh, I know. Before we talk about that, what about you, Sachika? Was there anyone special that you liked or were interested in?
What?
Someone I liked. The doctor at my hospital, maybe? That's not quite what I meant. Not because they were nice to you, or because they were around. What am I saying? I mean more like...
I see.
Oh, I get it. And Seigi.
Yes.
Yeah, good. Tell me more about this Seigi.
Well...
I really liked him. We could only meet once a week. Even when I was eating or studying, all I could think about was him. I know what you mean. That's what happens when you like someone.
Yeah!
Yeah, he was so cool. We were the same age, but he turned into a superhero and fight to protect the world.
What?
Huh? Yep, that's what I thought this was going.
Well...
I cried a lot when he went to fight the bad guys and blew up the base while still inside. But you know, even now, Seigi's watching over our world from outer space. He's so cool. Sachika. Don't tell me he's a character in an anime or manga.
That's right.
Yep, he's Shotanger Red. Shotanger? Shota... let's see. I'm trying to figure out how I should pronounce the Shotanger. Ranger? Shotanger? That sounds weird though. The main character of the Sunday morning show, Shotangers. Also known as Seigi Morida. It's like... Okay, I told you my relationship story. Promise you'll tell me yours next time. This is gonna be funny. Is that it? Oh, it's not. Whoa.
Alright.
Now, about Project A.
Excuse me.
I've been wondering, but does the A stand for... alcohol? Yeah, why do you ask?
No.
I mean, it's just so direct. Something some old guy would say. Like my shitty chief director, or editor.
Now.
Who cares? As long as the owner of a local... What? As the owner of a local cafe once said, a rose by any other name would smell just as sweet. I don't know. Don't sweat the small stuff. Anyway, I talked to Yuma about how we can make Project A a success. Yuma? That's a bit unexpected.
But you know...
You think so, but she's pretty knowledgeable and knows about all sorts of food. So, she told me about a type of alcohol from South America that's made with corn. Corn, huh? Then I've got some pretty interesting info too. I talked to Zen and thought about how we could make a wine from grapes. See, there you go. I never knew this, but he told me there's a type of yeast on grape skin that helps make wine.
Nice!
Ooh, great. Our project is definitely making progress. Soon we'll be able to enjoy a drink after work. We've got a lot of problems to solve first. We'll need a fermentation container and a way to adjust temperature. It has to be distilled too. We may also have issues finding ingredients. We'll need a lot of them if we're going to make enough to drink. In this environment, it'd get contaminated with all sorts of bacteria while brewing. Stop! Stop! Haruto, your brows are furrowed like crazy. Don't stress yourself out over it. Oh, sorry, I got carried away. Producing alcohol ain't about theory, it's about heart. Besides, the alcohol will kill the bacteria anyway, so it'll be fine, right? The cafe owner once said your state of mind can make drinks taste better.
No.
Empire State of Mind? Well, theory is important too. Who the heck is that cafe owner anyway? Anyway, how about that corn one? Does it seem easy to make? Whiskey? About that, Yuma wouldn't tell me how to make it for some reason. She had this hard look on her face. I'll have to get her talking next time. I see. I wonder if there's a reason for that. I'll go ask with you next time. Either way, we made some good progress, so let's rest for today. I like the idea that they sneak out at night after everyone goes to bed and be like, hey, Minamo, come on, we gotta talk about you know what. That'd be pretty funny.
Did you sleep well?
I did sleep well, Zen. Let's see. I guess we'll check our status updates. An amazing person I greatly respect. We'll overcome anything together. Eat my vegetables, yep, that's the same. Maybe love can be restricting at times. So glad, I want to be strong in front of her. That was the same. He's surprisingly reliable. We totally love each other. She smells good like flowers. Let's see. Which one would I want? Based on what this says, I feel like I want to see Rinko and Minamo's. I feel like that'd be interesting to see. I also really like that Yuma's thing for Haruto's. Generic commoner number 1. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, we didn't get a Rio or a Mamoru CG. That is a bit unfortunate. But with a couple more bond levels underneath our proverbial belt, and some rare Shigabane and some blue crab, I think that's a fine place to call today's stream. We're slowly creeping further and further past stopping at 2 hours. Actually, I feel like we've been pretty good about it recently, but there have been some times. In other unrelated news, the last closing comment tomorrow. Today's Friday. Yeah, today is good old Friday. Yeah, December 3rd. Let's go. Tomorrow is Saturday, so we'll be back on Genshin, because I think the last part of Shadows Amidst Snowstorms would show up. Albedo will confront fake Albedo again. Maybe it was Durin, who knows? Is it going to be the reveal that this is created by Durin, and that's why he's there? Who knows? But that cutscene was pretty smooth. Hopefully we don't have tons of lag. And then Monday, I guess we're going to be back to Zanki. Some more stuff there. In terms of stuff that won't be on screen, but I thought would be a quick update, the house is coming along nicely in Minecraft, not the real house. The Minecraft house is going great, the cabin's doing good, I finished up all the windows, and I finished, I would say, half of the roof, and then I promptly realized that I counted incorrectly and the house actually needs to be 1 block longer. So now I have to tear down the entire side of the house and build it up again. So that'll be fun. After that, I'll probably log into that world next time we play Minecraft. I'll show it off, maybe show off the spawner if I finish making that. And then I think we might just ditch that world and go to the other world that I had set up. But yeah. See ya maybe tomorrow, Magna, or Monday. Some more Zanki Zero. And then I think that's it. I don't think there's anything more, but tomorrow, Genshin, Monday, Zanki, and then probably Zanki for, I'd say, the next 2 weeks, maybe. Maybe sprinkle some Decadence in between in there. So I guess that's time to say bye.